Hey guys, Mr. Oka here, just having another Pokemon online battle with a good friend of mine, Cmndrkool321 from the PokemonLance Forums. He was using his old Poison Gym team, and I was just using a random team that I would bring to challenge that team. So I started off with my Kofi Kingston Blaziken. He starts off with his Muck. My Kofi Kingston carries Earthquake, so makes light work of his lead Muck. So it's a good start to me, originally a 1-0 up, but I'm expecting Commander to bring the fight to me, and I know he will. So he brings out now Quillfish, something I very rarely see in competitive battling. My Kofi Kingston packs Brave Bird. It's quite a strong fighter, but picks up the poison. It uses Waterfall for the kill, revenge kill possibly, I don't know what you call that. And down goes Kofi Kingston, like he often does. Next out is Cmndrkool321, which I've just noticed I misspelt and called it Cmndrkool. But okay, that's not my fault. It uses the quick attack, and actually a Pidgey gets a kill in a competitive battle. Oh yeah, a new commander would love to see that, because he loves Pidgeys. You're probably all thinking, what Pidgey? But no, yeah, it's got a purpose. Here comes my representation, Mr. Oko, the Nidoking. Because this thing, FTW. Its Fire Punch is super effective, yet takes nothing of that Skarmory, so that Skarmory is quite bulky. It's got Stealth Rock up now as well, which will be a problem later on for me. It's going to just, any bit of changing I do is going to cause damage, and this Skarmory knows Whirlwind, so that is something I don't want to have to come into often. I get a Flare Blitz off, do a bit, again, that's not much damage on that Skarmory. I was hoping for my stab Flare Blitz to do a lot more. So send back out my command. Well, I didn't send it out, it got dragged out by a Whirlwind. So he goes for the Roost here. I'm calling that ahead of time, my apologies. He goes for the Roost here, and I get a pathetic U-turn off, but it just gets Cmndrkool out of the way safely. And the Pidgey, that is, not the trainer. And now I get back into my Semi-Scorch, my Infernape. You can now start doing some proper damage to this Skarmory, because the rain stops, which I did explain earlier. Duh. There was rain up, hence I wasn't doing much damage. Now I'm doing a lot more damage with the non-reduced fire effect of the rain. But he gets off a Brave Bird and manages to kill Semi-Scorch first. Now both of my fire types in my team are out, so I bring out my Nidoking, Mr. Oko, to go for a Fire Punch for the revenge kill. There it is. He's out. So thank God that Skarmory is gone, because it was giving me a lot of trouble and didn't really know how to go about beating it, to be perfectly honest. So now we see here that there is Tentacruel, so I switch into my Blitzkrieg. I'm not going to explain its name to anyone. Basically, if you've already understood in LoL that the Blitzkrieg name, due to speed stat, okay, I'll give you a little explanation for it, then I salute you, you have intelligence. Anyway, I get the chance to Can Mind up, while Tentacruel is using Hidden Power, which is super effective. So now I've got a serious boost here, I'm set up, ready to go. And I can now Psychic this Tentacruel to Oblivion. Or just back to its Pokeball, whichever comes first, whatever. He gets off another Hidden Power. Blitzkrieg's down to just under half. About half, actually. Psychic takes Tentacruel all the way to 0. And that's one more poke gone. Cmndrkool running out of pokes to use in his Poison-type gym team he brought. So out comes Roserade next. Has a type advantage. Uses Grass Knot, but Blitzkrieg survives. That was a big help to me. Get off the Psychic. Roserade is down, and I gotta say that Grass Knot not knocking. If he had a better Grass type move than Grass Knot, then Blitzkrieg wouldn't have stayed standing. Simple as that. Sends out Drapion now. This is his last poke and one of his best pokes, because it gets a crunch off from Blitzkrieg. And I'm now down, so I send in back in Cmndrkool for the lols. It's going to get destroyed straight away. Another crunch. It's gone. Send it back in. Just, you know, how often see a Pidgey in a battle? Let's see it. So in comes Millie, and this is my one last resort to stopping this Drapion. Oh, yeah. I do this. I've done it once, and you're thinking, oh, he used Zen Headbutt on a Drapion. What an idiot. But, yeah, actually, I do it twice. You're going to see it in a while. Yeah, so I get Mr. Oko dragged out, and an Earthquake gets used on him, and then Mr. Oko falls. So now it's 1-on-1, last pokes each, back out comes Millie, and what do? As I said before, I still haven't realized my mistake, and I'm trying for a Z. I keep thinking the Drapion is Poison Bug, not Dark typing, so yeah, then I realized and went, oh yeah, I can't use Head, but duh, don't be an idiot off. Like, start using Earthquake, and you're thinking, right, well, you're still in trouble. He's going to be able to win this war, but of course, being a milk tank, it has Milk Drink, so now I'm in a good position with leftovers and Milk Drink. Drapion has leftovers but doesn't have anything else. I on with the exception of crits in a row, I should be able to win. So I'm just going to speed this up here. It's basically just Drapion crunching and Millie alternating between Milk Drink and Earthquake until eventually basically Drapion just runs out of HP and it's good game. And it was a really good game. Cmndr, brought it down to the very end, and he mentioned afterwards that had he switched his Qwilfish out, he could have exploded on Millie earlier, and he could have saved that Qwilfish for that. So he said that he could have turned the battle around and won then, but the way it went down to the wire, and I won it by a small amount, and I'm glad it happened that way. So thanks for watching, guys.